dim. Well, A half dim is equivalent to C minor 6. And then we could go to D7, F sharp dim, G minor 9, E half dim. See, so now we get a lot of bass movement in this case. Okay, so I'm at A, C, D, F sharp, G, to the E. Let's check it out with some comping here. 2, 3, 4. One more time. Hey everybody, welcome to this behind the scenes bonus process video. This is chord explorations for sway. Let's get started. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me on this chord explorations. I thought this would be fun progression to grab and explore some chords with you. This kind of builds off of my whole 1-6-2-5 study that I started a while back here on Patreon, where we're kind of just taking a second string voice creating some chord melody style. So that's what I'm doing. It could be used for chord melody soloing or comping behind a vocalist. It's a really beautiful and unique approach, I think, to playing chords because it's very melodic and a lot of it's about voice leading. So applying to the song Sway. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway, like a lazy ocean hugs the shore. Hold me close, sway me more. I'm in G minor right now, so we have A minor 7 flat 5, D7, and G minor. And it repeats. That's how easy the A section is, okay? And this is actually quite a common progression. Essentially, it's just 5-1, which is very common to go 5 and then 1. 2 measures on the 5, 2 measures on the 1, 2 measures on the 5, 2 measures on the 1. And we're in a minor key. But if it's a jazz tune, you're going to put a 2-5-1. So we have 2, 5, 1. Okay. And then again, 2, 5. And I'm playing around with my voicings. Minor, major 7, etc. I'm going to talk about some of these voicings. Again, I'm in the key of G minor. The 2 chord is A half dim. The 5 chord is D7. And the 1 chord is, of course, G minor, but I'm going to do G minor 6. Let's get into some of these voicings right now. G minor major 7. Maybe G minor 9, add 9. Maybe G minor major 7 with the 6 added in. Okay, if you need to slow down this video, go for it. Maybe G minor 11. And G minor 6 is equivalent to E minor 7 flat 5. So you could even go to E half dim and put the E in the bass. Generally, I would play G minor 6 first, and then E half dim, kind of E in the bass, and then go to A, and that's like a 1-6-2-5, so it becomes 2-5-1, and then the 6 is E half dim, and then back to A minor 7 flat 5. So check it out, I'll show you what I mean. A half dim, D7, G minor 6, and then just put the E in the bass, and that's E half dim. See, it's still G minor 6, and then you can continue 2-5-1. And here I'm going to go G minor, add 9. I love this chord. If you're not familiar with the add 9 chord, just play G minor bar chord. Take your octave and add a whole step. Moody. And then here, I'm going to go to A minor 7 flat 5 here. This is kind of a trick. Not a lot of people know of the shape here. Here's A7, But if you lowered both the 5th and the 3rd, you get A minor 7, flat 5. And then D7, you could just go here, okay? Or you could just do a diminished A dim, and that's a sub for D7. It makes it D7 flat 9, so you get something like this. And why not stay on that C? On the G chord, you get G minor 11. You can still put the E's. If you haven't already seen my bonus video lessons, like my first chord explorations on Patreon, check it out, because I'm talking about this concept of where I like to go on the 2nd string and have a kind of a line, either ascending or descending or some sort of melody. So check it out. I'll do this: A half dim, D7, G minor 6. But I'm gonna have the minor 7 in there too. So that would technically be called G minor 13. You can have a minor major 7. So you get some beautiful colors. And then for the A half dim here, and then I'm gonna go ascending, D7 sharp 9, and then D7, and then G minor major 7. Okay, G minor with a major 7, it's pretty cool. And then E half dim. So you get this kind of moving voice leading line, which is very pretty. And then now I might go A half dim here, or I might go here, and then, or I'll stay here, A half dim, D7. So maybe we have something like this now. I went from D7 to F sharp dim 7, because that's a sub. You can always go to the 3rd degree and play dim 7 on any dominant chord to create a dominant 7 flat 9. Hopefully you're learning these tricks here. So A half dim, D7, F sharp dim, G minor 9, E half dim. Don't forget E half dim, E minor 7 flat 5 that is equivalent to G minor 6. So on the chart you might just see G minor 6 for 2 bars, but you can go to E half dim on the 2nd bar of that 2-bar phrase. Well, A half dim is equivalent to C minor 6. And then we could go to D7, F sharp dim, G minor 9, E half dim. See, so now we get a lot of bass movement in this case. Okay, so I went A, C, D, F sharp, G, to the E. Let's check it out with some comping here. 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to explore some chord melody with you here on the same idea, basically like A half dim here. I'm going to go A half dim here. And then I'm going to diminish it. It's one of my favorite tricks for a 2-5. And then G minor 6-9. So again, now I'm kind of working with you on some inversion concepts. This is more for chord melody, but it could still be used for comping. A half dim, diminish it, G minor 11. See, same ideas for G minor 11 here. Beautiful. And then E half dim, or E half dim here, which is G minor 6. And then 2, 5. So I'm using the dim 7 sub on the D7. So basically you could take A half dim and turn it to A fully dim. Inversions.